It's our camera, just in time. Literally, amateur hour here. Hello.
Hello.
We are here, and we are ready to get going.
Yes, actually this time.
For realsies. Alright, I'm just going to get these last few troops.
Once again, I am Mean Machine, a.k.a. Jessica, a.k.a. Hyena Girl 64 on Twitter. And this is Joyce, a.k.a. Pandy Bird, a.k.a. Pandora Parrot.
Yes. I'm all these things and more.
On the Twitters, on the Twitters, right. on the Bird website.
The Bird site. I love it.
Bird site.
So we're going to be doing the beginning version of this.
Yeah.
So,
because I am a beginner. I have never played before. I do not understand these things. There are pictures, and there is C-3PO here, and there's damaged things, and I got General Riken and Princess Leia and Mon Mothma and Jan Dodonna, you know, the beardy guy from the first movie that's actually the fourth movie. Yeah.
So here is, we're going to not play with the action cards. So what I need you to do, we're just going to go ahead and take these out, look through these cards, and any cards that don't have this symbol on them, which is the recruit symbol, remove and set aside. We're not going to play with that for this first game because we're going to just do the beginner's game. It's easier. I've done it before, and yeah. And then go ahead and shuffle what's remaining. These are your action cards. They determine basically who you could possibly get.
Okay.
As your leaders.
Right. Look at these go set aside, and we shuffle these poorly because I am not so good at the shuffles.
All right.
I don't believe in shuffling.
I got a nice camera set up here. This is actually pretty cool.
Every day I'm shuffling, but
love you.
Love you too.
Okay.
We're very lesbian here.
Or something.
Or something.
We are people.
Okay. I like being lesbians because it has beans in it. Just like jambalaya. Wait, does jambalaya have beans?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't need it.
I have never made it.
Okay, so.
Okay. There is the
You are the rebellion.
Yes, I am. I am Frodo Baggins.
You are not Frodo Baggins.
I'm Frodo Baggins.
Here's some cards. You are going to be controlling the Rebel Alliance. This game kind of starts taking place just before Episode 4. Mm-hmm. So if you think about it, it happens like right before the text crawl with the Death Star plans being captured by Leia and all that.
Right.
Right after Rogue One. Now there's expansion Rise of the Empire that actually adds Rogue One to the game, which is pretty cool. But we're not playing with that expansion today.
Nope. Okay.
You're going to be starting out with 4 leaders. Do you recognize these leaders?
I am geeky enough that I do. All of them.
Cool.
Are they all dead now?
Not
kill them.
Dead. So go ahead and read out who they are.
I just said General Riken, he's a dude. He has, no, it just came out. General Riken, Jan Dodonna, who is like a person he's a beardy dude. Princess Leia, and we know who that is, and Mon Mothma, and most of you should know who that is. She's the other female in Star Wars.
In the first 3 episodes.
Of the first, there's like 3 female characters who aren't like dancers.
Sure. Go ahead and put this on the objectives pile over there.
That I can think of. Actually, there's only 3 women in their entire thing who aren't, like, dancers.
So, you're going to notice a few things about these guys. One of the things you're going to notice, put that on project, please.
Okay.
One of the things you're going to notice about these folks is the fact that they have these symbols in the middle.
Which you can't see.
Yeah.
No.
You can kind of see these symbols in the middle here.
That's beardy dude.
Yeah. So the middle symbols represent their abilities to perform missions. So you're going to start out with these 4 missions as your hand of missions.
You can see them.
Yes.
Oh,
these 4, because of the symbol, are the ones you start with, and every time you use them, they're not spent. They come right back to your hand.
So I can do sabotage, I can do build alliance, I can do infiltration, and I can do rapid mobilization.
They let you do various things. So the symbols at the top are related to these symbols here. This symbol, the fist, represents Spec Ops, Special Operations. This represents diplomacy, the little yellow symbol.
Yeah.
This blue eye symbol represents intel, and this represents logistics.
Right.
Now, you're going to notice your characters have a certain number of abilities with them. For example, Jan
Duna is good at the infiltrations.
He's got two intel, and 1 diplomacy.
Yeah.
Leia, on the other hand, has 2 intel, 2 diplomacy, and 1 spec ops.
Yeah, 1 spec ops.
The way this works is you're going to basically say, I'm
what
going
are the other
to...
numbers?
3 in... 3
No, but what are these numbers?
I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay.
So, for example, if you want to do sabotage, and you want to do it with general...
Sabotage.
Recon here, you would go to a system.
I go to Mandalore.
And you would say, I'm going to do it. Now, if I don't oppose you, if I don't put any guys there, or I don't have anybody, then you just succeed. If you don't, however, if I, for example, say, Jeff? If I, for example, say, I'm going to oppose you with Darth Vader.
Oh, God.
We then re-roll off. You roll however many dice you have here.
I have the
1. And I roll 3 because I have 3 spec ops. You then add up all the symbols that you see. Both of these count as 1. If you roll this symbol, that counts as a 2. Whoever has more wins. Yeah. If I win, you don't do the thing.
It counts as a 2?
That counts as a 2.
I thought it was like a tactical thing.
For missions, it is not. It counts as 2. The other symbols count as 1.
Alright.
And then if you get more, you accomplish the mission. Right. So that's how the defenses work. I've got Darth Vader, General Tag, Emperor Palpatine, and Grand Moff Tarkin. Now, the numbers at the bottom represent their ability to command combat scenarios.
And blue is space.
Blue is space, and orange is ground. And that number specifically tells you how many cards you can actually draw before combat of tactics cards.
Mothwoman doesn't have any ability to do any kind of leading.
Right,
battles.
She cannot lead troops. That is true. Okay, I've prepared the objective deck. I've got the action cards reset. I've got the tactic cards ready. We're not going to be playing with these rings, so these will be removed from the game.
Those are in my action.
Unless I actually find Carbonite, but we'll set these aside. They're action cards, and we're not going to be playing with those for this game. We have mission cards.
Yeah.
All right, so let's set up our initial setup on the board with the beginner setup here.
The beginner setup.
Okay, so Kashyyyk is loyal to the rebels. So you take one of your rebel symbols and lay that down on the square around Kashyyyk.
Oh, I can't do Wookiee sounds, but those are the Wookiees.
Yeah, so
Wookiees say rebel.
Part of what that means is they are loyal to you.
Yeah.
Excuse me. As long as they are loyal to you, they will produce these items for you. Mm-hmm. If you look on your chart here, they'll produce the symbol that matches. So you have 2 orange triangles.
They will produce rebel troopers, 2 rebel troopers.
Yes, and they will produce it in 1 turn, basically in the first turn.
They'll produce it very quickly. They will produce a lot of dudes real fast.
It's very nice.
A lot of not real great dudes, but they're dudes.
Okay. Awesome. On Bothawai, you have 1. Bothawai is also loyal to the rebellion.
Many Bothans died to
Bothawai.
Let's Bothawai.
Yep.
Bothawai.
You have there a fleet. You have a Corellian corvette.
I have a Corellian corvette.
You have a rebel transport.
I have a rebel transport.
You have an X-wing, a Y-wing.
X-wing and a Y-wing.
3 rebel troopers.
Ooh, that's a real buff place, it is.
Mm.
Yeah, I got 3 rebel troopers.
And an airspeeder.
And an airspeeder.
And they're all on the planet.
Yeah. That is well defended, that is. For a rebel planet.
So it is.
You gonna crush me? You're gonna crush me. Isn't that what happened in like the main plot is that Bothawai and the
right. Naboo is loyal to you.
Yay, I get Gungans. Naboo.
Before we continue, let me quickly explain the different ship symbols here.
Yeah.
So when we go into space combat, the way it works, red dice represent capital damage, black dice represent individual damage. So, if, for example, I had a Y-wing going up, a Y-wing and an X-wing going up against a Star Destroyer.
Well, I mean, I have a Y-wing and X-wing.
Yeah, you'd have the Y-wing and X-wing, and you'd roll these.
Yeah.
For every one of these symbols you roll, you hit one of that color. Yeah. So this would hit another individual ship.
A TIE fighter.
Right. If for every direct hit you roll, it doesn't matter. You can assign it to any color you want. And assign the damage to it. The symbol here in the third column represents how much damage they can take. And you notice X-Wings and Y-Wings take one individual damage, whereas capital ships take a little bit more, but they only take red damage. If you roll the crossed lightsaber symbol, that is a special ability which allows you to draw another tactics card, or use it to play a tactics card that has that symbol on it.
Yeah, such as Take It Down here, which deals 2 damage to one ship.
There you go. So the dice do different things depending on space combat versus missions.
So Naboo. Okay.
Anyways, Naboo is loyal to you.
Naboo is loyal to me.
You also have, on the Rebel base, you have an X-Wing.
Oh, I don't have anything on Naboo?
No, nothing.
Oh.
You have an X-Wing.
X-Wing and
a Y-Wing
base, a Y-Wing.
And you also have 3 Rebel Troopers and an Airspeeder.
3 Rebel Troopers and an Airspeeder.
Mm-hmm. All right. Meanwhile,
Speeder.
The system of Salukami is loyal to the Empire. Now, I have there a Star Destroyer, 2 Star TIE Fighters, 2 Stormtroopers, and ATSD. Can you put these on Salukami for me?
Woof. On Salukami.
Yes. Now, one of the interesting things about the Imperials is that we have the ability to subjugate planet systems. Now, loyalty, pay attention, loyalty is determined by diplomatic actions and other actions. Simply moving into a system does not give you loyalty. People don't turn loyalty because you waved some guns in their face.
Right.
Instead, what they do if you decide to go in their face and wave guns around at them is they become subjugated. So that's what this stormtrooper symbol means. When they're subjugated, they work like at an imperial loyal city, but they only produce the first leftmost icon. They don't produce the second icon. So that's important. Additionally, I can do other stuff. So this one has 4 TIE fighters. And in addition, it also has a Death Star. That's right. Thought you'd get a kick out of that. 2 Stormtroopers and an ATSD. Okay, I also have on Coruscant, I've got a Star Destroyer, an Assault Carrier. I've got 2 TIE Fighters defending. I've got 3 Stormtroopers, an AT-AT, and an ATSD. All right. I also have a loyal system in Corellia. Are you noticing a difference? By the way, you're done putting troops on the board.
So there we go. We got a bunch of dudes on Bothawai. Did we get any dudes on Kashyyyk?
Yeah, no. I'm still going. I'm just saying.
Wait. All we have is people on Bothawai.
Yeah. And I'm still going. I've got way more.
All right, let's do this shit, man.
All right, I've got an assault carrier, a stormtrooper.
Let's get this.
And
Let's get this revolution started, comrades.
Right, Sullust. Where's Sullust? Sullust is here.
There.
They are subjugated, but I've got a Star Destroyer here.
You see, the problem is that all your systems are subjugated, not loyal.
That is one of the interesting things that happens. Getting them loyal is actually quite hard.
So when they're subjugated, you can't get your full production out of them, correct?
That's right. So you only get the leftmost icon out of it. Yeah. All right, and finally, I've got Mustafar, which is over here. And Mustafar gets an assault carrier, 2 TIE fighters.
Oh, you also didn't have any options of what to build. You have to build
pretty much
specific things.
I have very
Whereas
few
I actually
options.
Can decide whether to do an X-wing, a Y-wing, or a transport for a triangle space.
Okay, and all right. So that was that. So here's the deal. The object of the game for you is to survive until that round marker, starting on round 1, gets to that rebel marker.
Wherever it
now,
is.
you have an advantage. Go ahead and pull off the top objective card over there, but don't show it to me. Do you notice that symbol in the upper left corner?
Yes.
It's the number 1 in red, right? You can show it to the camera. I won't look. You can show it up there. It's fine. Either one works. It's fine. Okay. That is, if you complete the contents on that objective, you can move the marker there down by 1.
Or however many is up in the left-hand corner.
Right. In some others, it'll be 2.
Yeah.
I already know all of them because I played this once before. I played the Rebels, and I won.
Mm-hmm.
Now, so you're trying to get those 2 to meet. I am trying to find your base and blow it up. All I have to do is land a troop on your base and have them survive. If that ever happens, if I have troops on your base and you don't, they're dead. Now here's the thing. That counts as a system for all intents and purposes.
Yeah.
Now, wherever you put it, let's say you decided to put it on...
Alderaan, because I'm crazy.
On Yavin. So let's say your rebel base was on Yavin. Yavin and rebel base are 2 separate spaces. When you deploy units, you place 2 units, a maximum of 2 units in each system. Since they count as 2 separate systems, you can put 2 in the rebel base and 2 on Yavin if you control Yavin. You can't because there's no production there or loyalty. It's a remote system. But if it was a populous system like Alderaan, you would actually be able to put them on both the rebel base and on Alderaan.
And if you tried to invade, they would merge into one space.
They would merge into one space. Or you could move them to there as if they were adjacent. Now, the interesting thing about that is when I reveal it, they all go to the board and that rebel space isn't available anymore. And you no longer get to treat them as 2 separate spaces. So it's to your advantage to keep them hidden. Now, to help us out, we have various missions, and I should probably tell you my 4 missions that I have. I can gather intel. I can attempt this in a rebel system, and I can draw probe cards. Probe cards help me figure out where your base is.
Yeah.
For every 4 units that are in your rebel base. I can rule by fear. I can basically...
Wait, so you can draw a probe card per 4 units?
That's right.
Right.
I can rule by fear. I can attempt this in any system and gain loyalty there. So gaining 1 loyalty, if it's got a rebel marker, it removes it. A second one turns them loyal. It's a great way to do a subjugated system.
Right.
Capture a rebel operative. I can attempt to capture one of your leaders and keep them from doing things on the next round. And I can do research and development, where I can either remove sabotage markers, or I can get a project card, which lets me do horrible things like activate my super laser.
Right.
Okay. Go ahead and read off yours, what they do.
All right. So my current abilities are 1, sabotage. Attempting a populous system, a successful place a sabotage marker in the system. This marker prevents players from building units from and deploying units in the system. Next, build alliance. Attempting any populous system. If there are rebel units in the system, you roll 2 additional dice. A successful gain 1 loyalty in the system. So I can just slowly gain loyalty everywhere instead of having to...
By the way, this is the minimum number of points you need with that ability.
Right. I need to hear with at least that many points to attempt it.
Correct.
Next, infiltration. Attempting any system that contains an Imperial unit. If successful, look at the top 2 cards of the objective deck. Place 1 card on the top of the deck and the other card on the bottom. And finally, rapid mobilization. Resolve in the rebel base space. At the end of this phase, choose one of the following. If the rebel base is not revealed, move up to 5 units from one system to the rebel base space, ignoring adjacency. Otherwise, the other thing you can do is establish a new rebel base. If 2 leaders are assigned to this mission, draw 8 probe cards instead of 4. So this allows me to just change where the base is located, if I feel like it. Although the places I can go will rapidly thin out as Joyce probes systems, because we draw from the same deck.
Cool. I'm just logging into the Twitch chat. Okay, so now we're about ready to begin. You have 1 choice to make.
Yes?
Where's the secret rebel base?
Well,
tell us! To make that decision, what you do is you look through these cards and look at all the systems out there. And then you secretly pick one.
So the first one I can pick whatever I want.
You can pick wherever you want, but there is a restriction. You cannot have it adjacent to an Imperial.
Right. Well, yeah, that would be a terrible idea.
Yeah, I mean, in advanced games you can, but for the first game you cannot.
Mm-hmm.
When you pick your card, take that card out, tuck it underneath where it says location up there.
Yeah.
And then shuffle the rest and put them down here on Probe Deck. Mm-hmm. And then draw 2 mission cards and the game begins. My watch is dead. That's funny. Okay. I almost want to have like Star Wars music, but like copyrights and all that, right? I'm gonna look at my missions and try to figure out what I want to do here. Oh, I forgot to mention this. Do you see these? There's 3 different lines between things. Mm-hmm. There's these lines, there's these darker orange lines, and then there's these thick red lines.
Yeah.
Red lines are impassable. Everything else can be traversed by anything that has hyperdrive. Now, if something doesn't have hyperdrive, it has this little symbol on it. You'll notice here with your Rebel Troopers.
Yeah.
Do you see them? Mm-hmm. Those have to be carried, and this is how many things they can carry. Do you see that? Mm-hmm. So that number is, they can carry 2 things. This one can carry 4, this one can carry 4. My TIE fighters have to be carried around. They cannot just go places.
Still thinking.
So the orange borders define regions. Regions only matter if the rules reference them. For example, if the Death Star blows up a star system, I get loyalty in 2 star systems in that region. Mm. So let's get this game going.
All right, I've selected where I want to go.
All right, shuffle the remaining. And I'm going to be drawing 2 of those per round. Or you can hand them back to me and I'll shuffle them.
All right.
Do you want me to shuffle them?
All right, Imperial Dog.
Imperial Dog, Rebel Scum, what do you wish for? Anarchy? Anarchy in this world, is that what you're seeking?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. That's cool.
I've been spraying it on every single wall you got.
Whoa.
Every single wall. We're going to start a revolution.
Holy crap. That's terrible.
This is an insurrection. Star Wars insurrection. No, that's Star Trek insurrection.
People are watching. That's awesome. All right, place that on Probe Deck. Flair is watching. Oh, cool. Hi, Flair. How you doing? I can see you out there. Nice to see you. I hope you enjoy the silliness here. Okay. So, first thing we do is you're going to pick out the missions. Oh, draw 2 more missions.
Okay.
You always have a hand side limit of 10 missions. That doesn't count your objectives. So you're going to want to pick out missions. Now you can assign. Mm-hmm. You can basically pick them out, and what you do is you basically say, put it face down and say, this guy's going to be doing this mission. You can assign 1 or 2 people to it. They have to meet the minimum requirements of that mission. Mm-hmm. Then they're going to go out there and they might oppose things. The thing is you need to keep guys back if you want to do any defenses or opposition of my missions. Mm-hmm. So you need to decide what's more important. Accomplishing missions or defending against my actions or moving troops. You also have to keep them back here if you want to be able to move any troops. Mm-hmm. All right.
So I have a question.
Yes.
What happens if there is a dude symbol on like a mission?
That means that if you assign that particular person to that mission, they get 2 dice bonus. Because they're really good at that mission. That mission was tailor-made for them. Tell me the location of the secret rebel base. All right. And then you tell me when you're done. Technically speaking, you finish all of yours first, and then I do mine. It makes a lot of sense to use Mon Mothma especially to go out and establish diplomatic relations with other systems. I'm glad you're enjoying. I really appreciate that you're watching. This is kind of cool that you're actually watching our stream here and watching us play this game. I hope that you can actually see things well enough. I thought this setup would look pretty nice with us kind of sitting here so you can see us, and then the board's out here. Hope you can see the board well enough. I don't know. It's my first time doing this, so. And I'm, of course, wearing a gray tie.
All right. I'm ready.
So you're doing 3 missions.
Yes.
Okay. We now go into the second phase here of the. We go from assignment phase to command phase. You now execute commands. In any order, you choose 1 leader at a time and do something with them. Well, not 1 leader. Either a mission that you reveal, or you do something with a leader by placing a system. Forgot to mention this. To move units, you would do something like this. You'd place this down here and then move as many units to there from other systems. This is where you move to. Once there's a leader in a system, nobody can move away from that system anymore. So you always go first, so go ahead and kick us off.
All right. I'm going to kick us off with... Oh, what about objectives? When do I get to draw those?
At the end of every turn.
All right.
Every round.
Okay, I'm gonna kick us off with a bang. Sabotage.
Sabotage.
In Corellia.
You're gonna try to sabotage Corellia.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be the fists.
Fisty cuffs. You
Oh.
don't got no fist guys.
No, I don't, and that's terrible.
Do you even oppose?
That takes out my ability to develop a Star Destroyer. I do not oppose. You succeed.
Ping! Corellia is sabotaged.
All right. My action. I am going to... screw it. I don't even have to do this. I resolve this immediately. General Tag is going to actually enter Corellia. Remove your sabotage marker using research and development. No, not in this particular case. Because it's resolve. So the word resolve means it just happens automatically.
It happens.
And
it means you don't get to do the other thing you would have done with that.
And I get a project card. When the other one happens, I get to look at 2 of them.
Oh.
So that was the distinction there.
Yeah.
By the way, this
slowed down one of your projects.
Yep, your turn.
All right. We are going to infiltrate. I'm going to go to do this at Mustafar. There's no reason to do it anywhere else, so I'm going to do it at Mustafar.
You're going to perform infiltration?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
So, do you oppose?
What does it let you do? You know what?
If
go
successful,
ahead.
I look at the top
You're
2 cards
successful.
of the deck to take, plus 1 card at the top and 1 in the bottom.
Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead. Look at your objective cards. I'm not going to oppose you right now. That's fine.
All right.
My turn?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to attempt hunt them down in Bothawai.
Okay.
With Darth Vader leading the charge. I get to destroy 2 health automatically. Do you oppose me?
What is it? A fight?
No, I just destroy 2 health units worth of stuff.
No, but I oppose with fight, right?
Spec Ops.
Spec Ops.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to send Leia to oppose.
Okay, so I roll 3 against your 1.
And what color dice do I roll? Doesn't matter.
Any, it doesn't matter. They're all the same thing.
Yeah.
I rolled 5.
Yeah, you got it.
Yep, and we're going to destroy your Screw it. I'm going to destroy... actually... Yeah, we're going to destroy these two. Goodbye.
Okay.
Your turn.
All right. Okay, my final action. Build alliance. Attempt on any populous system. If there are rebel units there, roll 2 additional dice.
Right, this is your discard pile for anything that is not returned to your hand option.
Yeah. This is diplomacy. And I'm going to send them to... I'm going to send you there, but I'm actually going to send you... No, I am going to send you there. To my Jito. Or no. To my Jito? Where do I want to go?
Oh my god, Flair, I would love to play this game with you. Awesome.
I'm going to send it to Utapali.
Probably zoom on board more next time. All right.
Are you going to oppose?
I am absolutely going to oppose this heinous action.
3v3.
3v3. You will not gain support in Utapau. 3.
2.
You do not gain support there.
Nope.
I'm glad it's working out for you. All right. I'm going to deploy this to Naboo. The Star Destroyer moves in along with 2 TIE fighters, and they're going to bring some troops to join. This subjugates this planet. Now, what's interesting is that it is still loyal to the rebellion. They're just working for me now.
Mm-hmm.
Your turn?
Feels fine. I have no more actions to perform.
Then you pass, and you may not take
I pass.
I pass as well. Okay. Now what we do is we take all of our leaders back from the board.
Yep. That was an okay turn. Wasted your time mostly.
I took over Naboo. That's good.
You stopped me from getting a ship and a dude.
Mm-hmm.
Very important.
Oh yeah, no, it's absolutely lovely. Okay.
I stopped you from doing nothing.
Next up, we draw missions. You draw 2 new mission cards.
Right.
I couldn't find any linked video skills that could find.
Thank you, Amazon Echo. I appreciate you. Oh yeah. Oh, these are good cards. Okay. Next up, you draw. I launch 2 probes, and you get an objective card.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know where you're hiding, rebels. Okay. Next up, we advance the time marker. So this one goes up by 1. And now we do the symbols there. Do you see that symbol on the left that looks like the recruit icon?
Yes.
That means you draw 2 action cards and you pick one of the images that are on there as someone to hire. So let's see. I can hire... The one that you hire goes is just removed from the game. The other one gets put at the bottom of the deck.
Okay.
Ooh. That actually wouldn't be a bad choice to do.
All right.
I'm hiring Boba Fett.
I'm hiring Han Solo.
Han and Boba. Nice.
And the other goes where? On the bottom of the deck, you said?
The one you didn't choose goes on the bottom of the deck.
Right.
Not that it matters, but that's for future games. Next, we do building. Everything builds. Do you see that other symbol there?
Yeah.
That means everything builds. And usually what we do is we start with rebels and go left to right. So you build 2 troopers on spot 1.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to put them on this side. Normally you would do it on that side of the board. But for this game, we're going to do it on this side here because this is where the building is going to happen. Okay. All right. You get that. You get a airspeeder.
Yeah.
And that's it for you.
What about the Rebel base?
Oh, yeah. You also get a ship, either an X-Wing or a Y-Wing, or a transport, and another trooper.
Thinking about whether I want an X-Wing or a Y-Wing. X-Wing.
Okay, see you soon, Flair. All right, and those also go on spot 1, I believe. Is that right?
Yes.
All right, now the Empire. I get on spot 2 a TIE fighter and an assault carrier. On Sullust, I get a stormtrooper on spot 2. From Naboo, I get a stormtrooper on spot 1. On Corellia, I get a TIE fighter on spot 3 and a Star Destroyer on spot 3.
Yeah.
On Coruscant, I get a stormtrooper on spot 1. On Salikame, I get a ATST on spot 1.
Spot 1.
And I also get a... That's it. And on Mandalore, I get a stormtrooper on spot 1.
Yep.
Okay, now we slide them all down. So I build all this, and you build all this. You may max at 2 per system.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys move down, and these move down. Awesome.
So anticipation of the fight to come. Put that there. Put that there. Ah, geez. Can put 2 per system. Actually, I'm going to take that off. I'm going to put a regular guy there. Put these guys on Kashyyyk. And I can only build one other place, and it's the Rebel base. So I build them a Rebel base.
All right, and now we move to the...
Do you probe?
Now we...
Do you probe?
I already did.
Okay.
Now we move to the next round.
All right.
So congratulations.
Start figuring out what we're going to do.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see if I still want to do this.
Actually, I'm not ready.
Okay.
Hold up. Thinking. No.
Hey, hand me that plastic baggie over there.
Sure. Thank you. Thinking it through. Sorry, this is taking a little bit. I need to think.
No worries.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Now you notice that this mission is discarded because I
Swap like
spent
this. Yeah.
it. Okay, you always go first, so
Alright.
I'm ready.
I will start with my. Yes, I'll start with my typical opener. Sabotage. In Corellia again. Do you oppose?
Sabotage in Corellium. Mm-hmm. And sabotage is fist.
Fisticuffs.
Fist is a North
You
Star.
definitely have better fist people.
I think I will oppose you there.
Alright.
I have one success.
I have one success.
You fail.
I fail.
Alright, my turn. Grand Moff Targan is going to lead an assault to Mount Calamari. And they're dropping off some troops. And we are subjugating that planet. Mount Calamari is now under Imperial rule. Yes. Yes, that's very nice. Alright. Thank you, Grand Moff Tarkin. You are a gem. Alexa, set dining room main to 50%.
Okay.
Takes a little bit of shine off, I think.
Mm-hmm. Alright then. I have a question. What happens if I built loyalty in an imperial controlled system? In a loyal imperial system?
Then if you add a loyalty there, then it converts the loyalty to the neutral.
Right.
And
thus it would immediately become subjugated.
No. Oh, yes, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Alright.
Man, this is hard to play as the Empire.
Then I'm going to build loyalty or build alliance on my G2 with Princess Leia. Do you oppose?
No.
My G2 is mine.
Yep, they're loyal to you now.
Gain one loyalty.
Yep, they're loyal to you. Congrats. Alright. What do you have left there? Han?
Yeah.
You have Han there? Sweet. Boba Fett has come to kidnap Leia to capture a rebel officer. Would you like to have Han try to oppose?
Yes, I would.
All right, you can roll then three against me because Leia's also opposing.
Yeah.
I rolled 5.
Oh God. I rolled 4.
Yep. She's captured.
Damn it.
And we immediately, I believe the way capturing works is...
You take it immediately to the nearest Imperial held system.
Right.
Yeah.
Nearest Imperial system, yes.
So Leia is captured. Leia,
She's on the Death Star.
She's on the Death Star, of course.
Because that happens sometimes. We've never heard of that before.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to attempt an infiltration. Any system that contains an Imperial unit. I'm going to attempt this on Naboo. Naboo or Solist. Naboo. I'm going to attempt this on Naboo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to attempt infiltration. Do you oppose?
No.
Alright.
Do your infiltrating. Just go ahead and do it. While you do that, Emperor Palpatine is going to go to Mount Calamari. And using Rule by Fear, we are going to gain loyalty in that system. And since you have nobody left, you can't oppose it. So Mount Calamari is now a loyal Imperial system.
That's
Fear
awesome.
will keep the local systems in line. Fear of this battle station. Alright, your turn.
Alright. I'm going to do a public uprising in Naboo.
Oh, I hate it when you do this sort of thing.
Alright, there's going to be a public uprising in Naboo. Do you oppose? It is diplomacy.
I can't oppose.
Then, bunch of shit happens. I get these guys right in Naboo. We are now evenly matched on Naboo.
Let's fight.
Do these people count as generals or whatever?
Yeah, they're there.
They're there. Cool.
You get 1 ground card.
Yep, and you get nothing.
That's right.
You got nothing.
And since you're the attacker, you get to go first.
I know, but first give me that
We
ground
are
card.
indeed evenly matched.
Mm-hmm.
But
well, except
actually,
I have a ground card.
You have a ground card, which gives you an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So there's your ground card.
And we'll see what it says.
So
Cool.
TST and...
So I have a speeder and 2 rebel troopers. I need another black die.
Fire.
Alright.
You may fire when ready.
Black arrow, don't fail me now. 1 hit. That hit and a direct hit.
And you also got cross lightsabers. So you can use cross lightsabers to draw another card or use it to play a card that has that symbol on
But
it.
I can't. It doesn't hit anything.
If it doesn't have that symbol on it, you can just play it.
Oh, I can play it regardless?
Yeah, after rolling the dice, yeah. But you can also spend that to draw another card first.
Can I play things that don't have that symbol on them normally?
Yeah, just any time.
Okay, then I'm going to draw a card.
Alright, cool. So that's spent. And now you can just play cards.
Alright, so,
and then,
so these 2 are going to take out your ATST.
Alright, ATST is taking 2 damage. Sounds good.
And then
So it's destroyed.
Yeah.
Still gets to shoot back at you. And is there anything else? You gonna play any cards?
Let me think a little. No.
Alright. In that case, hand me a black die.
You roll the same things, correct?
That's right.
You just need 1 black die, yeah, because you already have the rest.
Alright, I'm definitely gonna spend this to draw a card. Nice. That's a useful card. I'm gonna kill one of your dudes and do a damage to your speeder. And then...
no, I'm gonna block the damage to my dude.
To your dude? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright. Now it's your turn to fire.
Alright. So I still get 1 more black die.
Yep.
2 hits. Everybody's dead. All of your guys are dead.
What are you going to use with that?
I'm going to draw a card.
Okay. Cool. They're going to get to fire back. Actually, I'm sorry. We also got to do retreat orders.
Yeah, I didn't.
But it's too late now.
It's too late.
I could have retreated.
You could if you wanted to.
Yeah, but I didn't. I'm gonna do 2 damage. I have to do it to the use too. So
Nope. I discard a ground tactic card from my hand to block up to 2 damage.
they're fine.
Nobody dies.
Imperial subjugation is removed. Now, mind
No,
you,
it gets better. It gets better.
mind you, because I have fleet Imperial
I know, I
troops
can't
in
build
here,
anything.
Yeah,
But
I
mind
discard
you,
all of these cards to here.
things happen now.
Okay.
Lots of things happen now. First of all,
You got
I
your
completed
objective.
a mission combat. Play after at least 3 health worth of Imperial ground units have been destroyed in the combat you initiated. That happened.
Yep.
Next, how many rebel
Put that over
systems?
there.
Count how many rebel systems I have that have ground units in them.
4.
Correct.
Yep, you got your objective.
Play if at least 4 rebel systems contain rebel units.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Did I fulfill another one? Nope. So that is that. I fulfilled 2 missions with that 1 infiltrate.
All right. That's
And what do I do
fine.
with this now?
Just discarded. All right. I'm going to activate Corellia, and I get to move things from it to
and this is gone now.
the build unit now.
Mm-hmm.
So I basically executed address delays, and we just got extra building
Oh god.
out of phase.
Oh god. You're gonna have extra Star Destroyers. That sucks.
Yep. All right.
Well, the problem is.
Your turn.
The problem is you're in a bad situation.
Your
here.
turn.
I have nothing else to do. I pass.
I pass as well. Take your guys home.
Yeah, that was a great day for the Alliance. Frankly,
You do not get Leia. Leia stays on
you're
Mandalore.
right.
She is-
Leia has been
And can you hand me
captured.
those 2 guys over there?
The Moff and Emp.
Mm-hmm.
Moff and Emp. Moff.
Now
and
we get another agent this round. So draw your.
Draw
Oh wait,
2
let's
cards.
do it in order. So first Australians. Now you draw 2 missions.
2 missions.
2 missions. Nice. This is just great stuff. Give me. I get 2 probe droids. You get an objective card.
Right.
But if I ever land on a planet with you that you're on, you need to tell me that.
Oh, I made a mistake.
Oh.
I accidentally drew the card last turn that I got from Infiltrate.
Oh well, then
What should I do with this?
just put that back down.
And I'll pretend I didn't see it.
Pretend you didn't see it.
We're pretty casual here.
Yeah, we're
Honestly.
chill. We're chill. We don't care. We don't care. It's fine. Dantooine. They're on Dantooine. Okay, advance the time marker to 3, and you'll notice that gets us a new,
Leader, but no new build queue.
right. So let's see.
It's
who I
unfortunate
can
for
get.
me. So I get 2, pick 1.
I will totally take that, dude. Alright, cool. Got him. Alright, and then deploy units happens.
I'm going to take Chewbacca.
Yeah, we don't build this round. You'll notice there's no symbol for build. So we just deploy. And I'm going to deploy
I have nothing to deploy.
an assault carrier and a trooper here.
Oh, I see. You're going to try to take it back.
Why not? I'm going to deploy a TIE fighter to here. Okay. Oh, yes. All right. Now round 3 begins. Now you can only have 1 rebel operative captured.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Still thinking.
Action. There. Now I'm good. Are you good?
Yeah.
Start your engines.
All right. I go first.
Yep. I move her around like a ground troop, by the way.
Mm-hmm. All right. We're going to play a game I like to call Make Decisions. All right. I'm going to build an alliance on Ord Mantell.
Nah.
You're going to oppose.
Mm-hmm.
Thought you might.
3.
You rolled very well. 4.
You got it.
I got it. Ord Mantell is mine.
Ord Mantell is yours.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
Darth Vader is leading an assault on Naboo.
Predictable.
We're going to drop troops
Mm-hmm.
Onto the planet. Let's begin.
All right. I'm going to have this guy oppose.
All right.
So I get to draw my battle tactics cards, and we'll see what happens.
Wonder if you'll be on the forced moon of Endor.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I get to draw 3 tactics cards. You get 2 tactics cards. And since I'm the aggressor, I fire first. So I've got... Can you put the dice back in here?
Ah!
I need 1 more black die, please. All right. And let me see what cards I have. Awesome. I'm going to destroy your airspeeder with 3 damage.
Nope. I'm going to block 2.
All right, then it takes 1.
All right, so I get to roll the same.
Mm-hmm.
It's again a fair fight.
Somewhat.
It's a fair fight. I mean, except Darth Vader's there, but you know, it's mostly fair fight. 1 hit, 1 direct hit.
I'm going to block all that.
Okay.
Dig in.
You're going to block all of it.
Give me dice.
Cool.
Do you want to retreat? Oh, you can't.
I
You're
cannot.
stuck.
We're stuck.
So I'm going to fire again at you.
You get to draw a tactics card. Or play a tactics card.
I'm going to do damage to your
Speeder.
to your speeder.
Destroy
2
it.
damage.
But it still gets to fire this round.
Yes, it still gets fire this round.
Well, I better hope I take out your ATST. You're out of cards. I'm out of cards. We're all out of cards. Here. Nice, nice, nice. I get to draw 2 cards.
Well, you can do 1.
I draw 1 card and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I spent 1 of them.
1 of them. I'm then going to draw another one.
All right. That leaves you with 1 black damage. Do you kill off a stormtrooper?
I kill off a stormtrooper, and then I'm going to deal 1 damage to the other stormtrooper.
To the other stormtrooper? So they're dead.
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. I'm going to fire back at you.
So I only get black dice now, and I only get 2.
Mm-hmm. I kill one of your guys. Fire back. You don't do shit to me.
Nothing happens.
Your guy
I'm
dies?
gonna lose now, probably.
More than likely.
But I did take out a bunch of stormtroopers.
You are dead, very
and
dead.
I have no way of killing you here.
You could use a card of...
You can't block damage.
You can draw a card.
No, wait. Okay, I draw a card.
Draw a card.
I block 1 damage.
It's too late.
It's too late.
They're dead.
They're dead.
The system is once again under Imperial subjugation.
Yep.
Your turn.
So it begins.
I have a whole sector up here to explore, so I need to get going.
I am going to infiltrate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to attempt it. Where am I going to attempt it?
I forgot to move these down.
I'm going to attempt it. Oh, I don't know. Here, why not? I attempt it there.
What are you attempting?
Infiltration.
You're attempting in the system with Leia? In the Death Star seas?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I?
Okay, fine. Go ahead and just succeed.
I succeed. I look at the top 2 cards, and then I do the thing. And then I pick one to go on top and one to go on the bottom.
Proper Starfleet up.
Alright.
Should really mirror that video, because right now I'm on the wrong side. Which kind of doesn't make sense. I just realized that.
Yeah, oh well. That was my turn, your turn.
Okay. Alright. Very cool, very cool. I know what you're planning.
Oh, you don't say. Oh.
I am going to attempt
to make Mandalore actually like
ruled
you.
by fear.
Gonna take
there.
In order to get one of your spies in the system. I see how it is.
Would you like to oppose? Well, you automatically oppose.
I am automatically opposed. What kind of...
It's diplomacy, so you get 1 roll.
I get 1 roll because Leia's captured.
I rolled a 1. Nothing.
0.
I succeeded. They are now... Mandalore is loyal to the Empire.
Yeah, they now give you your TIE fighter. They'll give you your TIE fighter now.
And I don't need to worry about you having
uprisings
on there. Your turn.
That's true. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want you doing uprisings. That's not good for me. It's not the ideal situation for me.
Sabotage on Corellia again?
Really? What kind is that?
It's attack with the
Chewie,
the one with 3.
Chewie.
The one with 3 attack.
No, you just get it.
It's
sabotaged.
Sabotage, and you're going to spend your thing to unsabotage it, I'm sure.
Oh, well,
oh yeah, you're right.
I can kidnap them now.
You're not going to kidnap them. You already have somebody kidnapped. Oh yeah, I'm sure Boba Fett's just sitting on it, just in case.
I might have been.
I'm certain that
Boba Fett can't lead armies.
I know.
The whole point of Boba Fett
is punching things and spying.
And capturing people.
That's like his job. His job is to capture people.
No, what I'm going to do actually is...
unfuck Corellia?
I'm going to go to Mandalore.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do secret weapons research, which gets me 2 project cards.
No, I oppose.
You can't.
No, I do automatically. You still have to roll.
It's resolve.
Oh, it's resolved, right?
Yeah, it's just auto succeed.
Okay, oh yeah, you're like, okay, fine. You can stop me producing Star Destroyers. I want secret projects so I can get my super laser. I get it. I see how it is.
Oh, yes.
You got the super laser.
Oh.
You're gonna go blow up like Ord Mantell or something. And make everybody upset. Alright, well, then in that case, I should do the thing that I'm obviously going to do, that you're obviously going to oppose, which is attempt to rescue Leia.
Aw, Leia's over there.
Yeah, and I get 3 rolls against it because I have another spy there. No, you have 1, you're not going to oppose?
No, I'm not. Or actually, I guess I have to. So yeah, I'm going to roll oppose it.
Why do you have to?
Because the thing I wanted, well...
Like, it's either that or, like, I mean, if you do that, he can't, like, tell people to do shit. Which is probably what you want to do.
I'm actually just going to leave him there. I'm just going to have Grand Moff Tarkin...
Right.
Oh my god! So wait a minute. Han Solo
infiltrated the system.
Infiltrated the Death Star to rescue Princess Leia?
No, he just infiltrated the Death Star, and now he happens to be rescuing Leia while he's there.
Tell us the location of the hidden rebel base. Do you wish to name a system? Then name a system. I got
Four.
Yeah, you're fine.
Leia's back.
She's
They all go to the
rescued.
They
They all go hang out at the rebel base.
does everybody involved
Yeah,
in that?
everybody who's involved in the mission, which means
Alright.
every person there.
All of them just flee to the rebel base now,
Yep.
and they're safe because you don't know where that is. So
That's
you can't
right.
deploy there.
That's right. I'm going to attempt gather intel in Bathawai, and
I have nobody to oppose you with. I don't even care to oppose you. Do whatever the fuck you're gonna do.
I get a probe card.
Ah.
Okay, that is
That's
good
one less
information.
place I could be.
Your turn.
All right.
Do you pass?
Yes, I pass.
All right, I'm going to fly some troops
To Dagobah?
into Dagobah. I'm just going to bring an ATST in this. I'm going to land them on Dagobah.
Okay.
Awesome. And I pass.
You thought I was on Dagobah.
I'm
You're
on
like,
my way
I want to go
Utapau.
fight the... What?
I'm on my way to Utapau.
I see.
Because they have great production, kind of like Mon Calamari there.
Yeah?
So, step by step, so we draw mission cards. 1, 2.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, don't we move the...
Not yet.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12 now. So I've got way too many cards here, so I need to get rid of some. Oh, there are so many good things that are going to happen this round. You don't even want to know. This is so bad for you. This is going to be a very bad round for you.
Mm-hmm.
But first, I need to discard some cards. So I need my basic 4.
Oh, do I get a mission?
Yeah, you draw
Or
2.
an objective?
Not yet. Hold on.
Okay.
I need to discard down to 10 first. I mean, you could grab your objective if you want.
Okay, so, Joyce, I have a question for you.
Yeah?
How many systems have rebel loyalty?
You do this at the start of the refresh phase, which is the start of the next refresh phase. We're not at the start of this refresh
Oh, so I have
phase.
to wait one more turn.
Yes, I know that card
God
well.
damn it, that means that you know what to do now to stop me. Oh, well.
Don't worry, I was planning to do this anyways.
Shouldn't we get our guys back?
Yeah, they all come back.
Yeah. That's the refresh phase, right? When they all come back.
Yeah, they're all back. I'm just trying to decide which one of these I want to get rid of. I don't care about this, so I'm going to get rid of that card. Okay, cool. Now I draw...
But you still have some dudes on the board, Joyce.
Now I draw my 2... Thank you. I draw my 2 probe cards, please.
All right. And I already drew my objective card.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. Okay, next up, we advance the time marker. So we're going to get new recruits.
Yeah. So we do this first. We
Mhm.
get a hero first.
I'm going to
can't
get
either of those.
this dude. Awesome. Yes, this is going to be a very bad round. Yes, Flair.
All right, I'm going
Jesse,
to...
Flair says, I just love the way Joyce says, this will be a very bad round for you.
I'm going to take Admiral Akbar.
All right, now we do builds. So starting with the Rebels and going left, you get a
Corellian cruiser.
Corellian Corvette
Corellian Corvette
on 2.
on 2.
And a
Airspeeder on 2.
Airspeeder on 2. You get on Magito, you get a one of those,
or shield generator. I think I'm going to take... What do they do again?
and you also get that one.
One ground tactics card. I think I'm going to take a shield generator.
All right, and I also need a ship.
And I also get a
Small ship?
Currently, what's on that space? Nothing. How am I doing on? How are you on TIE fighters? You don't actually have that many TIE fighters, so I'm going to take a Y-wing.
Okay, Y-wing it is.
Or do I want to transport? Y-wing. Y-Wing. I have, like, no people at all.
Y-Wing. Okay. Kashyyyk gives you 2 Rebel Troopers.
Yep.
2 Rebel Troops.
On step 1.
1. Bothawai gives you a Speeder on 1.
Speeder on 1. I'm actually running out of speeders to deploy.
That's nice. You're doing well.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all you get. Now me, I get...
What happened to all my dead guys? Where'd you put them?
I've been giving them to you.
Oh, you have? Oh, that's right. That was a speeder there.
All right, I get a TIE Fighter on 2 and a Assault Transport on 2. I get...
Jeez, you're going to get some Boffo stuff right now.
Stormtrooper on 1. I get a Stormtrooper on 2. I get...
Corellia Sabotage, so you don't get that one.
That one. A Stormtrooper on 1. I get... let's see, Mandalore here. I get a Stormtrooper on 1 and a TIE Fighter on 1. I get... Salikami gives me a ATST on, what is it, 1 or 2?
1.
1. And Mon Calamari gives me a Star Destroyer on 3 and a
and you got Naboo, right?
Fighter on 3. Yeah, Naboo gave me that. Okay, now we deploy. Here's your 3 little guys. Good job.
Yay, 3 little guys. 3 little guys. I can only put them one place. Where am I going to put them? Let's put them, let's put them on, 2 of them on my Jito. And then one of these guys on Kashyyyk, just to make it a little bit more difficult for you to take Kashyyyk. Unless you blow it up. You're planning to blow up Kashyyyk.
Oh, Jesse, that's so funny.
You're going to blow up Kashyyyk. You should really go blow up Ord Mantell. No, you're just going to take Ord Mantell. Why did you blow it up? There's nobody on it.
I might want to be able to produce that shit. Why? The Wookiees are all going to die.
Maybe I should deploy that on Ord Mantell. No, I already committed.
Yeah, you did. You did this thing that you've described. I'm going to put a trooper...
You can't build in Corellia. It's sabotaged.
That just means it doesn't produce.
No, you also cannot build there.
You sure?
Sabotage is accessible. The marker prevents player from building units from and deploying units in this system.
Nice.
You cannot play things in Corellia.
That's good for you. All right, cool. I'm going to add another trooper there. And I'm going to bring a TIE Fighter.
Can you deploy a Dagobah?
Yeah. No, I can't. That's right.
Yeah, you can't deploy.
I just had those guys. Yeah. So I'm gonna put one in Mustafar, and I guess this one's gonna go hang out over here. I guess. Yeah. Okay. So that timer moved up, and we deployed units. All these moved down.
Mm-hmm.
All these move down, and the game is afoot.
Start figuring out what you're going to do.
Oh, I know what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
I know what I'm going to do. Dum dum da dum da dum 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 da dum do 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 do. Oh, actually, hold up. Ready?
I'm not ready yet. Thinking. All right. You see this giant stack of actions here?
Oh, wait, hold on. Hold up. There we go.
All right. Ready?
You go first.
All right. I'm going to attempt to build an alliance with Utapai.
With where?
Utapai.
Utapau?
I roll 1 die.
All right.
Pose. Await your answer.
Debating.
Gonna decide whether to actually
Grand
stop
Moff Tarkin is going to
Oh.
oppose you there.
Yeah.
For
okay.
1 die. 2.
Nothing. You stop me.
Opposed.
I do not successfully build an alliance
Awesome.
with Utapai.
That's cool. That's fine.
Alright. They stay there.
A Star Destroyer moves into position.
Cool.
And they're going to be on board the Death Star here.
Well,
For reasons that will become readily apparent
then let's
momentarily.
get this shit show on the road, shall we? Support of the Mon Calamari. Attempt of the Mon Calamari system with Admiral Akbar, which means you get an extra die.
You get 2
If successful,
extra
you gain 2 loyalty in this system, or place 1 Mon Calamari cruiser on space through the build queue.
What happens?
I gain 2 loyalty in the system.
I
It'll
will
become a
oppose
sub-
that with... The Emperor will directly oppose that.
Okay.
He will personally
He
oppose
will
this.
personally oppose. So it's 3v3 now.
Yep. 4.
3.
You have failed.
I have failed.
My turn.
That was going to be such an epic play.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're going to blow up Kashyyyk. Alright. What are the
There's been a disturbance in the
what
Force.
are the other effects of that now?
Malistar's now loyal to me.
Okay.
That's it.
That's cool. Alright then.
You didn't need that plan, did you?
I did actually. I kind of needed it. Well, then let's start the next set of shit shows that are gonna happen now. We're gonna have Incite a Rebellion on Cellist.
Awesome.
By the way, if I don't use these, do they go back to my hand?
I have no more to oppose, so you're just...
If I don't use these, do they go back to my hand?
Yes, they go back to your hand.
Alright, so I gain 3 Rebel Troopers in the system and resolve the combat.
Alright. Let's fight. Let's see. Okay.
And I get to draw a tactics
I
card.
love that I blew up Kashyyyk.
Yeah, you blew up Kashyyyk. That's all the poor wikis.
Yeah.
So you stopped me from building 2 rebel troopers.
Per turn, which is important if I
Per
ever want to
turn.
actually move in. Also, I'm moving closer to Bothawai because you've got a lot of troops there. I don't like them. I want to get rid of them.
I'm sure you do. I'm certain of that.
Yes, it's much easier this way. You get 1 ground card for Leia, and you may begin your assault.
Okay.
You begin your landing.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
2 dead.
2 dead.
2 hits.
Yep. That's all I'm doing.
Yep. All right. I'm going to draw a tactics card with one of these. Cool. I kill one of your guys, so one of your guys dies and 2 of mine die.
Yep. And now I get to roll 2 dice, and you get to roll 1.
Yep.
I'm going to spend Concentrate Fire to reroll up to 2 dice.
Okay.
You're
Dead.
Dead. Nothing.
Nothing. All right. You have liberated this.
I have.
You have liberated Sullust.
He's not loyal to me, but I liberated it.
Yes. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hey, daughter. How's it going, honey?
I'm going to try to capture.
She's being captured. Would you like to add extra
what is
opposition?
it? Yes, I am. I'm going to have Han Solo go help.
All right.
So I get to roll 3 dice against yours.
Shit, 2.
3.
Ah!
You don't capture me.
No! No! Where's my hand? Oh, there's my hand. Okay. No!
Oh, and there goes your one guy who could stop me from doing a sabotage.
Well,
Where am I going to sabotage? That's a good question. I think I'm going to sabotage, actually, Montgomery. You can't oppose me because you don't have the right kind of things in Montgomery.
actually, no. Just because someone's there, they do still oppose.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, do I want to do it there then, or do I?
But
want
I'm
to
going to be passing on my turn. I don't actually have these guys.
I'm just thinking if that's where I want to go, or if there's someplace I'd rather sabotage than that. I mean, I'd love to if I do that. Oh, Mustafar. No, Mustafar doesn't let you build Star Destroyers, but it lets you build a lot of dangerous things that aren't Star Destroyers, and I wouldn't be opposed. So I'm gonna sabotage Mustafar.
All right, it's down. My turn. I pass.
Yeah. Oh, this concentrate fire should be back in the deck.
Damn.
You pass? Okay. Does one exist? One exists. Do I have to do it if I can, or no? I don't have to do it if I can.
No, you can just...
I can just say whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a bad
You
idea.
can just take actions until you're done.
Okay. And if I pass, this goes back into my hand, correct?
Right, both do.
Right. Well, I'm not going to pass this one. Attempting a rebel system is successful. Gain 1 ion cannon with shield generator in the rebel base space.
Okay.
And I'm just going to place this, I don't know, on Bothaway.
All right.
You don't
You
oppose.
succeed, so you get your stuff.
Get some really powerful stuff in the rebel base.
Yep, very nice.
Yep.
Okay.
And you pass?
Yep.
I'm going to pass. I want this back.
All right, cool. Take your guys back.
Yeah. You know, that was a pretty good turn for you, but it was also
It was going to be worse.
It
was going to be worse.
It was oh yeah, because you were going to capture Leia.
And you'll notice there was something I didn't do.
Oh, turn Leia to the dark side.
Something terrible
Something terrible
was going to happen.
Well, wait, how many rebel loyalty is there on the field now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Darn it. You blew up one of my loyalty.
Yes, I did.
That
was the plan.
That was awfully shitty of you. All right. So now I draw two action cards. I draw 2 action cards, correct?
Yeah. No, you draw 2 missions.
These.
Yeah, those. Okay. Okay. That's that. Now, I launch probe droids. I get 2 probes.
Oh, and I get to draw my card over there, correct?
Yeah, you get to draw your card.
This one I didn't infiltrate for, so...
Okay. Advance the time marker to 5, which
5.
does have an indicator that we get another person.
This is the last person.
It looks like it. Alright, I get General Veeb. Very nice. Alright, deploy. You're going to get some cool stuff to deploy.
I'm going to take Obi-Wan Kenobi.
You're going to get that stuff to deploy, Jesse.
Cool. That's a lot of stuff. Alright. Yeah, I figure.
And these scoot down. Where are my guys that don't do any fight? As soon as you're ready, go ahead and start planning your stuff.
I'm still thinking about where I want to deploy these. So, transport. How much can these things transport? Is that number on it, right? Is it how much health of stuff it can transport, or just how much stuff it can transport?
How much stuff it can transport.
Okay. I'm gonna go there. Actually, no. You're gonna go. Where can I even deploy? I don't have many places I can. Yeah, you are gonna go to Bothwai. I'll probably die a noble death. And you're gonna go there. And this is gonna go on Bothwai. Or no, it's not gonna go on Bothwai. Haha. Because you got some ridiculous shit going on over there. So it's gonna go on. Oh, I don't know. See, are you gonna invade Bothwai, or are you just gonna blow it up? I'll take the risk that you're gonna invade Bothwai. Put that there, so it's 2 things there. And I'm gonna put jeez. Another speeder here. Alright. That's my turn. Or that's my deployment. Now we start doing actions.
You go first.
Okay.
I'm ready. Are you still watching, Flair? You still enjoying this nonsense?
Oh wait, did I take Obi-Wan? Yeah, I did.
So, you may have kept Kashyyyk from being as unhappy as it could be, but things are still not great for you. Yeah.
We have put plate over there. That. No. We have. Yeah. Ready.
Carry it, take it away.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna do no, that's the wrong one. I'm gonna do hit and run.
Mm-hmm.
On Naboo.
Okay.
Do you oppose?
What is it?
I can destroy up to
Fists.
2 health of units in the system.
Go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna take out one of your
ATSDs?
Yes.
Awesome. My turn?
Yes.
Cool. This guy. Dang it. Oh well. That's okay. Cool. Let's see. Grand Moff Tarkin is going to lead a fleet to here. They're taking the troops off of here and dropping them on Geonosis, leaving... Actually, no, I want to keep that there because you're kind of great. I'm going to drop that here and subjugate Geonosis. And I'm going to bring a... I'm not even bother bringing a TIE Fighter along. So that was that action.
All right.
Your turn.
My turn. I'm going to infiltrate in Geonosis.
I'm going to oppose you.
Okay.
Well, wait a minute. It's already that?
Yeah.
I'm going to just basically use the guy that's already there to oppose.
Okay.
So you got 2 versus my 1. I rolled a 1. You rolled 0.
nothing.
You failed. Okay, my turn. I am going to... Darth Vader is going to lead the Death Star to travel here, drop off some troops in Toydaria, dropping some folks there, and bringing along its fleet of TIE fighters.
Okay. Okay. Obi-Wan Kenobi is going to move a fleet here.
Are you dropping people off?
Yep. These 2. Mandalore.
Okay. That's cool.
Battle happens.
Yeah. Roll
I
your...
draw 3 tactics cards.
Yeah. Shuffle them up first, but...
Okay.
I got it.
Thank you.
So many different places you could be. Draw 3. I'm going to fire my 1 little shot. But whatever it is, it's a directed on something. So unless you...
Alright, so...
You're made 2 red, 2 black.
2 red, 2 black.
Roll them. You're fine. I'm dead.
Oh, red can hit black?
Oh! You're right. It cannot.
I'm going to re-roll up to 2 dice. I'm going to re-roll these dice.
Yeah, you'll probably get it this time.
Yeah.
There it is. Alright, cool. I did a direct hit on you. How many?
I block 1 damage.
Okay, it doesn't even
dent the page.
place them here. Okay, cool.
So that's still Imperial loyal, correct?
Yeah, they love me.
Yeah.
They're totally,
but now it's occupied by me, so you don't
they're
get
totally
you
excited.
don't get the stuff from it.
They're excited by my experiences. All right, I'm gonna attempt this in Corellia. We're gonna construct a factory there.
All right.
This basically allows me to kick off your this, and it immediately lets me put the shit from it onto the build track. I've got Star Destroyers everywhere. It's good. Are you feeling the pressure?
What?
Are you feeling the pressure?
A little.
Good.
All right. I'm gonna sabotage in Mon Calamari.
What is that? What is sabotage?
It's a sabotage marker, so you can't build things.
No,
it's fists.
It's fists. I should have kept Darth Vader back for that. I'm gonna throw this guy to oppose and make you roll, but
Just to force me to
I roll
roll?
0.
All right, so I roll 2 and just make sure I
Don't get 0.
don't faff it up. I'm
You're
fine.
fine.
I sabotage it.
Hooray!
You don't get to build Star Destroyers from there either.
All right. My turn? Or
I love sabotage.
No, that was your turn. All right, my turn. We're gonna try to capture Han Solo. I'm rolling.
Wait, where's Han? Oh, he's over there.
Yeah, I'm rolling 5 against you.
Oof.
Would you like to send Leia to help him out?
Do I want to send Leia to help him out? Yes, I do.
Actually, hold on. Instead of Han, we're actually going to go up against this guy here. You can send Leia to help, but it's
Can I
going to
only
be less
have one?
dice.
Can I only have one general?
What do you mean one general?
Like one.
No, you can send in another person. You can only send in Leia, though.
Hmm.
Do you want to send Leia in to protect Yon? Against 5 dice?
Yes, I do.
All right, roll your dice.
No, I don't.
All right, well, then I just have to roll something.
Yeah.
I rolled something.
Yeah, you capture him. I have a better version of that guy now called Obi-Wan Kenobi. And he stays on Geonosis because you happen to have Geonosis. If I take back Geonosis, do I get him back?
I don't know. Let me grab the rule book.
What do you have on Geonosis? One guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you defeat all of the units in that zone, all of them, not just ground units,
Ah, okay.
all of them, it is rescued.
All right. Then
Cool. All right.
right. I'm going to try to build an alliance on Geonosis. Or no, on Geonosis. Yeah, on Geonosis.
Okay, cool. You're 3 against my 2.
You're 1.
My 1, yeah. Roll your 3.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm gonna. Emperor
the
Palpatine is gonna
rolls.
join in, so that's 4 versus your 3. 4.
4.
You have been opposed.
I've been successfully opposed. It's true.
My turn. I'm sending another one to Geonosis to do an interrogation on him.
Yeah.
So I'm rolling 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 against you. Would you like to send Leia in to add 2 to stop this interrogation? If successful, you have to rename 3 systems, one of which has to be the rebel base. I need more dice. I need all the dice.
All right. No, I'm not going to send Leia to oppose. You got this, basically.
Oh, look at that.
You got it.
Name 3 systems, one of which has to be the rebel base. And you don't know what cards I have.
Ilium, Rylith, Endor.
Ilum, Rylith, and Endor?
Yes.
So, Rylum, Endor,
And Ilium.
Ilum. Okay, thank you. That was worth everything I poured into that. Oh, this is great. This is wonderful. This is spectacular. Oh, that is just wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
So one of those 3 is the rebel base.
What do you have in that system? A shit ton of stuff, huh?
Yeah, lots of people.
Lots of people.
Everybody's
I
there.
probably should have built an alliance on Sullust. That would have been a better idea.
All right,
But we're going to incite a rebellion on Naboo.
do it.
Do you oppose?
I have nobody left.
Alright, so 3 dudes just pop out onto Naboo.
All right.
Concerning you yet again.
And who has the higher ground? You get 2 ground cards.
Yep.
Yeah, you're gonna make this. You're gonna make Naboo turn to the dark side here, but
Yeah.
um,
Dark side? You mean
Or-
the right side?
no, you guys are anarchist, terrible people. You just want to like make everything terrible and awful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fire
Sure.
away,
Fire away?
fire away.
All right.
By the way, the reason why you get 2 is because Chewbacca has 2 and
Yes.
Admiral Akbar
So I
has
pick
1.
the bigger
so you
of the
pick the
3.
bigger of the 2.
So I get 3 black dice.
Yep. Fire away. Nothing. 2 guys dead.
Incorrect defensive. I dig in.
Wait, you have to discard a card to do that.
I do. I discard this card to dig in.
Awesome. All right, you're fired. Do you want to retreat? You can't.
I cannot.
So roll your 3.
That might have been a bad decision. But there's just too much activity on Geonosis.
Yeah.
Nothing. Nothing.
I'm going to draw a tactics card using that. I'm going to use it to reroll my... Well, that actually expends that, so that doesn't get rerolled.
And that one you have to get.
I'm going to hold on to this. Your shot.
All right.
I do get a response fire, so...
Nothing.
I'm going to go ahead and use this to reroll both dice. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
This is a. They're
This
just
is a
like,
hell of a battle.
it's a hell of a battle.
I get to draw a tactics card.
So you spent 1 of those.
Yeah. And then I'm going to draw another tactics card.
Okay.
All right.
That's it?
Yep.
All right, firing. 2 guys are dead.
I block it both.
Nice. You're doing good.
This is a pretty desperate battle, but if it works, it's going to be really annoying for you. Which is, I mean, that's what we're all about here.
I'm going to be heading to various star systems soon. So.
Yeah. I get to draw a tactics card. All right.
I'm going to kill off one of your dudes.
And I do 1 damage to your AT.
Well, okay, so you would have played that afterwards. So
yes, so
you
I
do
do
your
1
damage, and I kill your guy.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Fire again.
I have a question.
2 dice only.
I have a question about moving the rebel base.
Yeah?
What happens when I do that? Does it just happen?
Everything that is there appears on the system that they're on, and then the new rebel base is where it is, and you can pull 5 troops from anywhere in the board and move it there as if they were adjacent.
Oh, so those guys get stuck on whatever planet
they're on, yeah.
they're on, and then okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So wherever you're going is going to be independent. Plus, you don't get to go anywhere. You draw cards from here.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So I attack and hopefully direct hit. I got it.
All right. Let me see my response. Nothing. You did it.
You're blowed.
You removed
Naboo
Imperial
is
subjugation.
once again under rebel control.
Nice. Well done.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm passing, so it's actions until you're done.
All right. So
We found the location.
hidden fleet.
Secret room.
Resolve in any system that does not contain an Imperial unit. That would be, for example, Bothawai. Or I could send it somewhere else. This does not contain an Imperial unit. I'm actually going to send it to Celeste. Or not Celeste. No, I'm going to send it to Bothawai. So I just get to send...
So you resolved it there.
Yes.
Cool.
And I send whatever fleet was around the rebel base there.
All right, cool. You're about to abandon the rebel base. Fascinating. All right.
That's it.
Is Leia going to do anything?
Is Leia going to do anything? I'm thinking. Hold up. I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm. Yes. We got them. That was intentional, Flair. I am wearing the Star Trek outfit as a joke. It's fun. All right.
I'm thinking still.
Keep
Give me a
it.
moment.
I I can hear the wood burning.
Now, you know what? I don't like the looks of Death Stars.
Okay. Are you going to assault the... You can't actually move anything from here because there's a guy there.
Oh, I can't?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, okay. Is Leia going to do something then?
That you can't move troops from a place where a leader is positioned.
That makes sense. Oh, yeah, Leia's got nothing to do.
All right, cool. Then bring everybody home. Grab my guys from over there, please.
Sure.
I've got a nice healthy mix of bad bads.
Yeah. Ugh.
And I'm reducing your ability to act. This is great.
Slightly reducing my ability to act. And then I draw two
mission cards.
Do I advance the turn?
One thing at a time. Draw your objective first.
All right.
Okay, cool. Great. Hey, Khmer. How you doing? Nice to see you. Okay, launch my probe drugs. You drew your objective. Now we move the marker forward, and we do our builds. So you move time marker.
I got ahead of myself here.
Yeah, don't get excited. And remember, you always discard down to 10 cards. 10 missions.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You're good. Okay, move us up to timer 6. We do builds. So you build a ship and a ground thingy on 2.
I'm going to do an ion cannon.
That should be... Oh, no. That does go up there.
It's going to be an ion cannon and a ship. I'm going to pick an X-Wing.
Awesome. All right. Next, Ord Mantell gives you a Corellian Corvette.
A Corellian Corvette.
And...
a speeder.
Speeder. You get good shit. You're doing well. Bothawai gives you a speeder on 1.
I am out of speeders.
Cool.
I need to lose some.
Naboo gives you a rebel trooper. And
you're in orbit.
Oh right. You still get the production, I think. You just don't.
No, I thought you don't get either.
No, I think you get the production. You just don't get the.
Can you check?
Deploy.
I'm pretty sure you don't get the production if you're in flight of the system. Like, it wouldn't make sense for me to be able to deploy an X-Wing from Naboo in the middle of it being blockaded.
Oh, yeah, you're correct. Having a unit there inhibits the build.
Mm-hmm.
So it's contested right now. Okay. All right, so that's your troops, and now mine go. I get a TIE fighter on 2. I get...
Oh, we included the rebel base, right?
No, we did not. So you get a ship and a trooper on 1.
Yeah, let's go with another Y-Wing.
Okay. I get a TIE fighter and a Star Destroyer on 3.
From Corellia.
From Corellia, which is...
Double dip there.
Yep. Coruscant gives me a rebel trooper, or a stormtrooper on 1. Malstar gives me a stormtrooper on 1. This thing gives me a whatchamajigger on 2. Salikami gives me a ATST on 1.
Yeah.
Mon Calamari's blocked right now, and this one's blocked. Sweet. Now we deploy.
Give my paltry little...
Here's your troops. Really good. Good job, Jesse. Good job. You're really good.
I can't deploy on Naboo either. So, you go and fight a Bothawai. I don't have a lot of places to deploy, even. I really am like the plucky little rebellion here.
Yeah, right? It feels like that, doesn't it?
Yeah. You deploy 2 units there. Can I go ahead and just... no, I should wait until you finish deploying. Wait, are these TIE fighters here or with the Death Star?
Those 2 TIE fighters are in Salicon.
All right.
Okay, that is that round. It is now time to do the things. Round 6, begin.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, Flare Cat left, but Chimera joined us.
Cool. Hi.
oh, yes. This is so good. Okay, so these guys absolutely ought to be assigned to cards because, yeah. Oh, I also have this guy. Good. Okay. Oh, and all these slide down. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, I'm ready as well. I go first?
Yeah, you always go first.
All right. Rapid mobilization.
Oh, yeah.
Resolving the rebel base space at the end of this phase. What does that mean?
So you put your leader in the rebel base space.
Yeah.
Okay. At the end of this phase, so at the end of the command, so once we're done executing commands, you're going to do this. So you are now trying to get people out of the rebel base.
Right.
And you're assigning 1, so you're going to be drawing 4 cards to that. Okay, cool. My turn. I'm going to go ahead and...
Oh, I missed that. I kind of want to assign a second person to the mission. Had I known.
To get more 8.
Can I go ahead and do that retroactively?
Sure, this is your first time playing.
Yeah, so I would have also assigned Akbar to it.
Yeah, as long as it has the thing. Awesome. Okay, cool. How many units do you have in the rebel base?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, not counting leaders.
7. So I think now it says for every 4 units I get 1. I think that means I get 2. I don't know. Is it rounded? Is gathered until rounded up or rounded down?
Okay, it's successful to draw 1 probe card for every 4 rebel units in the rebel base. I assume it's rounded down. Yeah, that sounds like it's rounded down.
Here we go. Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do this in the rebels, in any rebel system. So I'll do an Ord Mantell.
I'm going to send Obi-Wan Kenobi to the podium.
All right, roll 2, 3 against my 2. I get 1.
I get 1.
All right, you're opposed. Awesome, good job. Your turn.
All right. Rogue Squadron Raid. Attempt in any Imperial system to successfully destroy up to 4 health worth of units of your choice on the build queue.
Oh dear. Okay.
And I'm going to attempt that. Where am I going to attempt that? I'm going to attempt that. You can't move from where... It has to be one of your leaders that you can't move from, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just going to do this around Toy Dario.
You're gonna do it there?
You're
gonna destroy 4 units?
It's 4 health worth of units in the build queue.
Chewie's doing it.
3v3?
Yeah, Darth Vader is opposing.
You're really tired of me sabotaging you.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. 1.
2.
You got it.
4 health worth of units, eh?
So you're gonna destroy ground unit or
No, in the build queue, honey.
oh, in the build queue. 4.
Remove one of the Star Destroyers from the build queue.
Done. That's fine. Okay, cool. In that case, my next action.
Where'd my hand go?
My next action is going to be. I'm going to move in here.
Sorry, I forgot to do something. Play if at least 3 Imperial systems contain either a sabotage marker or rebel unit. Rebel unit, sabotage marker. 1.
Yeah, you should have done that at the start of the previous phase.
That doesn't matter.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and
and there was another one I forgot to do as well.
what's that?
It was Liberation on Naboo.
Okay, cool. Play that and then move yourself down.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. First game.
That puts me a lot closer to winning.
You know what? I'm going to actually not move these here. I'm going to...
You need to go to Sullust? You're trying to decide what to do.
Yeah, I got a bunch of different options. I'm actually going to go to Alderaan.
Oh, I see.
And I'm going to drop off an AT-AT. Have my 2 TIE fighters with me. And a trooper. And fuck it, an ATST. Okay. Cool. I know you're not there, so that's subjugated now. Alderaan is subjugated. Hooray. For me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead.
Let's do it again. Alright. Left. I'm going to attempt misdirection. Attempt in any system that contains Imperial units. I'm going to randomly pick Coruscant because there's nobody there. If successful, choose one of your leaders. Imperial leaders in the leader pool cannot be sent to oppose that leader's mission this round. I'm rolling 1.
Cannot oppose? So you're doing it...
Leia's
doing it
if
in
I am
Coruscant?
successful, you cannot oppose one of my
Leia's
leader's
doing
missions
it?
at my choice. Yes.
And it's Spec Ops.
It is, no. It's punching.
Spec Ops.
Spec Ops, yeah. Sorry.
No worries.
Keep thinking the eyes.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, cool. I'm gonna pose, but
So
it just makes you...
Just to make me roll a die so I have a 1 in 2 chance of
Yeah, I don't know if this is actually roll or not, but yeah.
I make it anyway.
You make it? Okay.
Alright, so Mon Mothma's in you.
Awesome.
You cannot oppose Mon Mothma.
Alright, cool. I'm going to move ships into here. We're going to have this ship bring these guys from here, and all of these ships are going to come in here. This Star Destroyer is going to come here with its TIE fighters, and frankly, this stuff.
Oh, you're going to let me build there?
Good point. Also,
you only have to leave 1.
This Star Destroyer is coming in, and they're coming in here with this. And frankly, they're going to drop their trooper off.
Kind of glad I didn't try making that system loyal to me now.
Alright, so are you going to oppose this action?
I mean, I don't have any leaders to oppose with, so we're just going to fight it out.
Yep.
And you're probably going to kill me with your units there and get Sullust as yours.
Yep.
But now you only have 3 turns to stop the rebel base. That's the problem.
Yep. There's a reason I'm okay. I've got things I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna have 3 black die and 1 red die.
And I get 2 black dice.
I fire. 2 your guys are
completely
dead.
dead, but you take 1 hit back unless you can block it.
I block it.
Yeah. So my guys are dead.
Your guys are dead, and
Predictably, rebels, they
Sullust
die.
is subjugated.
Mm-hmm.
Your turn. There's a reason I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I'm taking over all the planets that I don't have cards for, so I can make sure that, although Sullust isn't one of them, but I'm getting in position so I could do that. So I can basically stretch out and attack any of these zones. Also, I have other plans.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, we're going to do a sabotage.
Mm-hmm.
The predictable sabotage.
Corellia.
On
I can't oppose anymore.
Yeah, Corellia is sabotaged.
All right.
You're having... All this sabotage is actually causing you a lot of headache here.
Actually, it's not. I've played most of my ships.
No, but you could have played a lot more and gotten further on the projects if I hadn't been constantly sabotaging.
I'm actually really fine.
And I got a victory point because of
I'm going to get rid of your sabotage marker.
Yeah.
And draw a project card.
Yep. But that means that you didn't, actually get sabotage off of one of the other planets. If I take it over, do I unsabotage it? Or is it just still sabotaged? If I take over a planet, do I unsabotage it?
No.
Oh, okay.
You can't build there either. Your turn.
Alright.
Yep.
I'm saying no fleets. Fleets don't exist anymore. Except I'm going to build alliance on... You're going to take it, immediately if I do that. Build alliance. Where would be the most annoying place to build alliance for you right now? If I do it on Utapai, you're going to have to go to Utapai, and you don't have a lot of things to go to Utapai with. So I'm going to do it on Utapai.
Oh, you're going to do that? All right,
Yeah.
you succeed. They're loyal to you now.
They're loyal to me now.
Good
How
job.
many loyalty markers on the board now? 1, 2, 3,
4, 5.
6.
6.
So, as
You complete your objective. Very nice.
well, at the start of the refresh phase, I can play it.
Okay, cool. My turn.
Unless you can get rid of the loyalty.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Are you going to blow up something?
Uh,
You're not going to blow up anything. You don't have anything to blow up with. You're getting ready to blow up Bothuai.
I'm going to establish trade negotiations there. Would you like to oppose me?
What does that do?
Makes it loyal.
I cannot stop you.
Then they are now loyal to me.
Mm-hmm.
Cool me. Okay, your turn.
Wow, diplomacy. I have nothing else to do. I pass.
All right, I'm going to now oversee a project. And basically, I'm going to resolve in a system that contains an Imperial unit and no Rebel units.
So Alderaan, Kato...
I'm going to do it in Alderaan, and I basically just insta-build this.
Oh, dear.
All right. So,
The rebel base thing resolves.
the Rebel base resolves.
All right, so what happens now? I'm going to establish a new rebel
So
base.
I could have opposed it, but...
Not really. You can't play on the rebel base, can you?
I can. I could have opposed it.
You have... Oh.
But I didn't have anybody with the right symbols. Because that's logistics, which is weird. Okay, so what you're going to do...
Yeah, all your logistics were committed.
Draw 8 probe cards.
Mm-hmm.
And what you're going to do is pick one of those to move to. You cannot move to an Imperial system. You cannot move to a system containing Imperials.
Mm-hmm.
Once you do that, put all of the troops that are on the Rebel base on the planet.
Mm-hmm. All right, I have picked.
All right, now swap it out, and I believe you
Reveal?
shuffle it all. No,
I don't... Well, I have to reveal where they are.
you shuffle it all together. So give me all the cards. I'll shuffle them together.
That's the one
But you do
where the
reveal
base
where they are.
was.
So which one was it?
It was Ryleth.
It was Ryleth. Okay, dump all your units out.
That also means these dudes show up at Ryleth. I know, there's a shit ton of stuff right there. Right next to Geonosis there. Subjugated system. If only there wasn't a giant-ass thing right there. Be great.
So you just moved.
Yep.
Interesting.
You don't know to where. And do I get to...
You draw your next objective card.
I don't get to just put things on the base, though. So
I'm
the base
going to
is now
get 2 of
empty.
these.
So the base is now empty.
You can move up to 5 units from one system to the rebel base, ignoring adjacency.
Okay, well, 1, 2, 3.
They need a transport to get them there. You don't have
What?
transport.
No, wait, you said ignoring adjacency.
Yeah, ignoring adjacency, but they still need to be transported.
Okay, so it's a free move, though, right?
No, it's not a free move. It's just basically.
Do I need a leader to move them with?
No, you just move as
Oh,
if.
right, as if they move.
Yeah, because these guys are actually still on the rebel base. They moved to the new one.
Okay, so this can carry up to 4 dudes.
Yeah, you can move 5 units total.
1, 2.
So it's 3 total so far that you've got.
3, 4, 5.
In the meantime, I'm going to bring all my guys back.
Right. And now it's the refresh phase, right?
Now the refresh phase is
right.
ongoing.
So now I play popular support. If you have at least 6 systems have rebel loyalty, 6 systems do. So I get 1 step closer to victory. You have 2 turns to find the new base.
And destroy it.
Yeah. That guy's just stuck out there. Is that everyone? I feel like... Oh, no, I'm missing the guys here. Did we shuffle the probe deck? Can I reshuffle the probe deck? I'm going to keep shuffling the probe deck.
Yeah, I already drew from it.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get to other planets, and I need to get there fast.
Yep. Yes, you do.
So I'm going to need to be holding a lot of guys back this round.
And I draw 2 of these cards. Alright, so now I draw this card.
Oh, honey.
Yeah?
Sorry, did we move... We didn't move the icon up, so actually we should have gone to 7.
Oh.
And there's no build, but the deploy happens, so you get all this stuff, and I get these guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to dump...
It's going to go here.
This over here, and the TIE Fighter. Oh, man. I need to get to a whole bunch of planets next round, and hopefully blow the rack out of them.
I'm going to put this...
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Where?
Dear, dear, dear.
This...
Okay, I don't need that anymore.
Alright, can't deploy Naboo. Alright.
You're gonna win.
Probably.
Win.
Very good chance of it.
Win.
To be honest.
You are so winning. Okay. Oh, I need to get rid of one more card.
I like how I'm winning without really doing a lot.
Yeah, that's just not gonna happen. Because I have 2 turns to do this. These are important. Okay. All right.
Thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. This is it. Are you quaking in fear?
I feel like chicken tonight. Chicken tonight. All right, Tarkin, let's do this thing. All right.
Or no, it's my turn first, isn't it?
Yeah, you always go first. I know a whole bunch of places where you aren't.
Well, let's start with the most obvious one. Let's do a sabotage. And Corelli, of course.
I'm not imposing.
Alright. Corelli sabotaged.
Sabotage, that's fine.
You don't care because you just realize that it's not going to be useful because you're not going to get it for 3 turns anyway.
Well,
actually, I shouldn't sabotage there at all, should I? I should sabotage somewhere else. No, I'm not going to sabotage there. What am I talking about? I'm going to sabotage you at Cato Nemodia. No, not there either. Where am I going to sabotage you? Is there anywhere worth sabotaging? Am I just sabotaging for the sake of sabotaging? These are important questions we have to ask ourselves. I'm going to sabotage here. No, here.
okay.
Or do you oppose?
No, I'm not opposing anything. You can do whatever the heck you want. I'm busy. I'm busy looking for you. We're desperate now. Okay. Cool. Darth Vader's leading attack on Ord Mantell.
All right.
I'm abandoning this thing, so Alderaan is no longer subjugated.
All right. In that case, I'm going to have Obi-Wan Kenobi here. Oppose.
All right, so we both get 3. Obi-Wan, we meet again. When we last met, I was with the learner. Now I am the master.
General Kenobi. Years ago, you helped my father during the Clone Wars. Now once again, he begs you. Okay.
All right, here we go.
I'm gonna die, but it's gonna be glorious.
That is the plan.
How much do those AT?
A lot.
They're just slightly better.
But
they have lots. They can take a lot of hits.
All right, so here we go.
All right.
Your one of your speeders is dead, and your dude is dead. And
I'm gonna block the damage to the speeder.
Okay, both damage. All right, you discarded 1 card. Okay, cool. When you guys are gonna die.
So
okay,
let's move in here.
So roll your attack.
Yeah. And I get 1 more black die. Actually, not rolling that differently, but you have a lot more health in this battle.
Yeah.
Actually, no. We have the same amount of health.
The ad has 3.
More.
Yeah.
All right. I hit a direct hit and this
cross lightsabers.
All right. So I'm gonna draw for the cross lightsabers.
Okay. That's spent.
Right. I'm gonna assign
a red damage to one of
these 2 to the AT.
To the ATST, the chicken walker.
No, to the AT-AT.
To the AT-AT.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
And then I'm gonna critical hit it to do 1 more damage.
I'm gonna go ahead and block that damage.
Okay.
So it's just a risk. Take 2. Okay, cool.
It's risk.
All right.
It's worth the risk. I probably should have eliminated the ATS.
So your guy's dead. Give me those dice.
Did you block 1 or did you block 2 there?
So hold on. I fired 3 black and 3 red. Okay.
Yeah, the same as you fired last time.
Oh wait.
You roll 3 black and 3 red.
3 black, 3 red. Awesome.
2 direct hits and 2 tactics things.
I'm going to spend 1 of the tactics to draw 2 tactics cards. Awesome. Okay. I'm going to spend the other tactics to draw another card. Nice. And then I'm going to do 2 crits to one of your speeders. So one of your speeders is dead.
All right. I can't do anything about that. So I'm going to roll my 2 black, 2 red. You still have cards in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
1 hit, 1 tactics card. I'm gonna draw.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna do 1 hit to your dude.
I block it.
All right, and I'm gonna do 1 damage to your AT-AT.
I block it. Cool. Okay.
I'll lose my speed now.
So this card is gone. All right. I am firing.
Okay.
Oh. Sweet. Okay. That's enough, but that's 3 damage to your speeder, but just in case, I'm going to activate this and do orbital bombardment, to do, 2 damage from my Star Destroyer as well.
Okay.
So for a total of 5 damage against your
Yeah, that's gonna kill
speeder.
me pretty badly. 1 hit against your ground guy and 1 hit against your AT-AT. Bit of a Pyrrhic victory there, huh?
No, that was great.
You took Ord Mantell. You lost your only AT-AT that you own.
It's fine. And I
In
subjugated...
exchange for stopping me from not being able to even produce a thing. By the way, does it go 1-2 like that, or does it go here and then end?
Okay. As soon as they meet, it's
As
over.
soon as they meet, it's over. Okay.
Yep. Okay. That was my move. Your move.
All right.
You're
Thank
keeping a lot of guys back.
Thank you.
I am just going for every planet that you might be on. We're scouring the galaxy.
Let us build an alliance
Mm-hmm.
on Bespin. Do you oppose?
Yep.
All right. 2 against 3.
1.
1.
Nothing
Use it
happened.
to oppose.
All right. We are going to now... Boba Fett is going to carbon freeze Yan. If successful, this will move your marker back to 10. Would you like to oppose? Fist. It's Spec Ops. Hand can go in there for 2.
That's what's going to happen. Hand goes in there for 2.
Nice. 4.
Very unlikely to stop you. 2. Use 2.
Yep.
That
So
goes back to 10. That buys you some time.
that bought me time. That was a good move. And he's now frozen in carbonite.
And goes where?
He stays right there.
Stays right there. Okay.
I can also capture another person now. Awesome. Okay.
All right.
Your move.
Then it is time to do the riskiest move I am going to do in this entire game.
Yes, we are nerds, Chimera.
Probably.
I'm glad you're watching it. It's
No,
kind
no,
of exciting that
no,
you're
I'm not.
watching.
I'm going to attempt Mon Mothma establish trade relations. It's like Build Alliance, except if successful, I gain one in the system and I place units on the build queue using the system's resource icons and number. So I'm going to attempt to do that on... I'm going to attempt to do that on Nalhada. I will gain those things
Just do
in the
it.
build queue.
You're fine.
Okay, I gain those things in the build
Alright.
queue, and it's loyal to me now.
Nice. I'm going to attach a homing beacon. I'm sending the guy I just worked all that hard to. I'm sending him home.
Okay.
He's getting rescued. And he's going to go into the region where your rebel base is located.
Alright.
It's intel. I've got 5, 6,
Wait,
7
what does
intel.
it do now?
Basically, you're going to reveal what region the rebel base is
Okay,
at.
what region it's at?
That's the orange circled area.
Okay. Is successful, and what is it? Intel, you said?
Yeah, intel, and I've got 7 on it right
I have
now.
nothing to oppose it with.
You're actually already opposing it for 2.
For 2. Okay. There's no way I'm going to beat you.
I don't know if we're playing it correctly, but we're trying.
Yeah, you got it.
Tons. Okay. Congratulations, he's coming home. Aren't you so happy?
So he's no longer frozen carbonite?
Yeah,
I
you
get
just
him
place
back.
him in any system in the region where your base is located.
Any system in the region where my base is located?
Any system in the region. So it has to be in the orange surrounded region. That's what I thought. So he's hanging out here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Okay, I know exactly where you are, and this is going to be very hard for me. Okay.
You know exactly where I are.
Yeah.
You probably shouldn't have told me that.
Okay.
Because now I can just switch it
Okay. Go for it.
if I feel like it.
All right.
So now I am gonna do a big move. We're attacking you at Toydaria.
Are you attacking the Death Star?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Da 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 da. Do you oppose?
Yeah. Frack. I have terrible guys for it.
Yep. I waited until you had terrible guys for it.
Well,
While I'm doing that, should I attempt a ground invasion just to add insult to injury?
you should.
Ah, fuck it, I should.
I actually have a good guy for ground.
You're probably gonna beat my ass at the ground there, but
That's okay. I am.
No, you know what? Nah, we'll do it. Why not? It doesn't. What's the worst that could happen? I mean, the worst that could happen is you can just go take Bothwai. So I'm gonna have them sit at Bothwai. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. The only
so you're not doing the ground
space battle we've had. No, the only space battle we have had this entire game.
We've had.
No. I have not
really?
had a single space battle against you.
All right, well, fire.
All right, let me see what I have.
You can't destroy the Death Star unless you have the Death Star plans.
So...
She's got the Death Star plans.
Let's see, Wyling, so that's 1, 2, 3 red, 3 black.
You got the freaking Death Star plans.
I got 3 red. I got 3 black.
Hmm?
Then I have 2 of these. So this is what I'm rolling.
Yeah, and that you maxed out. You cannot roll anymore. This is your entire attack.
That is all that I have in the attack. So
all right, roll it.
That's fine.
Oh boy, this is a big battle.
All right. Jeez, that was terrible rolling.
That was absolutely abysmal.
The worst possible rolls I could get. What is this? Okay, I'm gonna do draw 2 tactics cards from either deck. For one of them, I will eliminate the one that I'm using.
Yeah, just move it away.
All right, so I draw 2 tactics cards.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
This is coming down to it, but Dantooine is so remote. It's Dantooine. Frickin' Dantooine. I don't even know if I can get there in 2 turns.
All right. Well, I mean,
if you take out the Death Star, it may not matter. If you can take
right.
out the Death Star, I think that gives you 2 successes. So this battle could be the ultimate battle. You are going to win the game with the Death Star run, Jesse.
Possibly. Then I'm going to use this to draw another 2
Death Star is clear to fire. The Death Star is clear to fire.
All right. Then I'm going to spend this one to play the card I just drew, which is Onslaught. Deal 1 damage to up to 2 different ships, unless you block it.
I only have TIE fighters, so.
Okay. Then I'm going to spend the other tactics to deal 2 damage to 1 ship, which is going to be another TIE fighter, since that's all you have in the system.
Yep.
This is like the actual Death Star run.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right, and well, you get to now decide what you're going to do back. You get to try to attack me back.
Yeah, I get to volley, and then I get to retreat, which is interesting. Give me both black dice there. I am firing all guns.
You don't get to retreat until after I get to do my thing.
So I'm doing my attack. I don't know what the rules are for that, but
yeah. So I will reveal what the Death Star plans do right now. By the way.
Okay. After the space battle step, reveal this.
If I have at least 1 fighter.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna lose. You're just gonna completely lose 2 fighters.
Incorrect.
I'm taking out.
Nope. I'm gonna block 2 damage.
Well, hold up. Don't block it yet.
Okay.
You gotta wait for me to assign it.
Okay.
I'm gonna be taking out 3 X-wings. I'm gonna do. Actually, you know what? How much damage does your Corellian Corvette take?
2.
All right, I'm going to assign 2 damage to a Corvette. I'm going to put 2 on 2 X-Wings in particular. And then I'm going to re-roll a red die. This was blank. I'm going to re-roll a red die and a black die. Nice. I'm going to add another damage to your Corellian Corvette. Just
you
to
don't
be sure.
need to. It's so okay.
I'm going to spend this to gain a card. I'm going to play it to reroll these 2. I'm going to spend this to draw a card. Yeah, but extra damage means it's hard for you to handle.
Mhm.
I'm going to go ahead and spend this one to draw another card. And I'm going to apply this damage to the Corellian core.
All right.
Actually, I'm going to apply this to your X-Wing.
Okay, so first I'm going to play discard defensive formation to play outmaneuver. That blocks 2 of the damage to the Corvette.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to block 1 of the damage to one of the X-Wings, and then the other 2 get blowed.
2 X-Wings down.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
And now I get to do the thing. I get to...
You're going to do the trench run?
Yeah, there's going to be 1 roll to rule them all. I need to get a direct hit.
We've analyzed their
I
attack
have
pattern,
3
Commander.
dice. If I roll a direct hit, I basically win the game.
We've analyzed their attack pattern, Commander, and there is a danger. What? Retreat? In a moment of triumph? And
Direct hit! Well, the battle continues.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because
I mean, there's basically no way for you to win.
yeah, there's no way for me to win
You
because
can't get to
no matter
Dantooine
what
in
I do,
time.
I can't get to Dantooine. It's over. You won.
Well, do you want to play it out?
No,
though?
I don't. This is the ending. You beat.
I blew up the Death Star.
You blew up the Death Star to win
that
the game.
one roll. I mean, it's actually not that unlikely. It's a 1 in 2. It's basically a 1 in 2 chance, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like roll 1 in 6 or 1 in 6 or 1 in 6. So it's basically a 1 in 2. It's like it's not exactly 1 in 2 chance. I'm doing probability wrong, but yeah. So I got my ass kicked the whole game. We did one fleet battle, but it was the only fleet battle that mattered.
It was the fleet battle.
It was the fleet battle that mattered, and I just destroyed the Empire by blowing up one ship. The only capital ship I blew up the entire game.
You have
and it won me the game.
You have inspired people across the galaxy to join the rebellion and fight back against our tyranny.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
That's correct. By blowing up Admiral Akbar, blew up the Death Star at the Battle of Toydaria. With minimal losses, actually. And probably will wipe out the remaining TIE fighters, and then it'll be like, well, fuck. Like, we have all these ships, and we will clearly win this game, but we can't win anymore. We give up because the Empire... So the fun thing about this game is it's very asymmetrical.
Yeah, I'm really liking that.
Basically, most of my game consisted of trying to fuck with Joyce in order to just slow her down. Basically, I drew the Rebel base being all the way over there. I picked the system that was furthest away from the Empire, and then as soon as she got close, I moved it, by luck, all the way to the other side of the map where she had nothing. Because she'd gone in certain specific directions after specific objectives, and she took those objectives, but she didn't spread herself thin enough to actually stop me. And that's the problem in this game, is for the Empire to actually have a chance, they have to spread themselves out, I think.
Maybe. I wouldn't necessarily agree with that.
You see, you ceded this entire region to me, and then my base ended up in the middle of that region. And that's why you ended up where you were.
The thing is, yes, but I ceded that region to you while also clearing out all these other regions because I knew you weren't in Megiddo, and I knew you were in Ilum, and I knew you weren't in Dathomir. So
Ilum was actually one of the potential places for my base.
I know, but I knew you weren't there because I drew the card.
And I picked not to because I was too away from Coruscant.
Part of what happened for me is I had a lot of cards telling me you weren't over here, and not a lot of cards telling me you weren't over here.
Right.
So I focused my search effort in the places where the cards were, and I was correct.
You were correct, but the problem is it didn't matter because I can just move the base if you find it.
But even still, the likelihood
but
of
it was
moving,
risky. There was a chance I could end up in a very bad location.
It was extremely likely you were going to have to move into one of the locations.
Except I noticed that your fleets were very concentrated, so wherever I went, I was probably going to go someplace where you didn't really have much of a fleet. Although the downside of that would be that then I wouldn't have many troops at the Rebel base to do anything to oppose her with. Because I had very little at the base, and I wouldn't have had much time to prepare, which would have been bad. That being said, like, the other thought I had was just to fight it out, because I realized you had, like, no ground troops at all over there.
Yeah,
and I had a ton. And
there was
that would have been, but you had all this stuff around Naboo, and I realized it wouldn't be too long until you showed up there, so I could have won one battle against you. and then moved. But
that would have been a very interesting strategy and a very valid strategy
Yes.
to basically hold out over there and
for a little while.
try to then make your assault on the Death Star.
I didn't have the Death Star plans when I made that plan.
But you were about to get them.
I drew that like 2 turns ago. You know what the other one I drew was? And it was very bad that you made that move. If I take over Coruscant, I get 2.
Yeah, I know. I know about that one.
Did you use that one in the last game?
Didn't get a chance. Nah. But that's part of what I was saying, though, is that that would have been an interesting strategy. And it could have worked, and it would have been less risky. Because the thing is that you could have drawn a lot of cards where I already was.
I didn't think it through all the way, to be quite frank. I hadn't actually considered the fact that my options were as limited as they were. But yeah, I drew another one that I was considering, which was Dantooine. For the base.
Dantooine was fantastic. That was like the absolute perfect card you could have gotten.
Yeah, because
it was the
thing is you had very good reasons to believe I wasn't in this region because it was statistically unlikely.
The only place you could have been were Ord Mantell and Dantooine, and Ord Mantell was so close I could easily get to that, which is why I went there.
Yeah. As soon as you saw that I had it, and you're like, I should go there just in case that's where... Yep. Well, I couldn't have been there. You knew I couldn't have been there, so...
What a fun game. I love this game a lot. It's really good.
Yeah, actually, the way that she was, if she hadn't frozen my leader in Carbonite, it was actually over, basically, because she couldn't move to Dantooine in time. You didn't have any fleets near enough to do anything.
Correct.
Especially because I took over Mandalore.
That is precisely why I froze your guy in Carbonite.
Yeah, so there was a little bit of luck involved in that win. There was, I guess, a little bit of luck, but the fact that I drew 8 cards and that was like half of what remained, like... At that point, there was a good chance I would have gotten something. That's why I was like, oh, I better have...
But here's the thing. Most of the somethings you would have drawn would have been close to Imperial fleets. In fact, if you look at this, if you look at the board, the only place on the entire board that actually wouldn't have been someplace I could have easily gotten to was Dantooine.
Yep, and I drew it.
Every other place I could get to.
And I drew it, I saw it, and I'm like, yeah, I can... That's easy.
That was the absolute best choice you could have gotten.
And then you did the probe thing, and I said, well, I'm in this region. You're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck, I have nothing over there.
Yep.
It was a risk. It was a good risk for you to make. But, the thing is, I didn't actually feel the entire time playing the Rebels like I was losing. I felt like most of the time I was just being very tricky and just trying... Like, I was sending my guys on the missions I knew that they were probably going to fail at or were quickly going to have the systems retaken just to, I definitely forced Joyce to waste time dealing with it.
I definitely had the sensation as the Empire... that entire experience of
your plans constantly getting kind of sabotaged and undermined.
No, actually I have most of my plans executed, but what I felt was the tighter I squeezed my grip, the more systems slipped through my fingers.
Right. I got lucky and drew three uprising cards in a row, basically, and I had them all in my hand. So in the middle of her expanding outward. Oh, there's another supportive Mon Calamari card in the deck. That's pretty... No, actually, that was the original one. That was actually... If that had worked, that would have been kind of a coup, because then that region would have been a constant problem for her. It would have been 1 loyalty to me. I would have gotten that objective sooner. And she would have been in a position now where she had this kind of minor fleet here above Mon Calamari. And alright, there wasn't much to do. If I knew more about what cards were coming, like Hidden Fleet, I would have just amassed fleet more in the Rebel base and then used Hidden Fleet to move them wherever I needed.
Alright. Well, that's our game for the night.
Stream.
Thank you guys for watching. Those few of you who did. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was seriously fun.
I had a lot of fun.
And I really enjoyed your company. And thank you, Chimera and Flair, for joining. And I know a couple other people joined. Ori joined for a bit and some others. So, yeah, thanks, everybody. And have a good night.
Night.